name is TheCFamFun, and we're going to do my first real NBA game. Press the wrong button. Against the Chicago Bulls.
MP, it's great to finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the pen down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're gonna need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know, it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
If we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. When the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it, but my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
I'm just doing my job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as you, MP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen. People perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our 6th man to start the season.
6th man. Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale. Coach, you're a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year of college. And before that, never, really.
I get that. But 6th man at this level is a big responsibility. People have long careers in that role, and you haven't even played a game yet.
I feel you. I feel you, man. It's just I have high expectations for myself, and I'm not exactly at a 10 on the joy scale just yet.
I get it, 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Ah, Coach, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
Basketball. And this week, we have some fun for you. We have some tips, and we'll be featuring some of you on this show as well.
First up, if you haven't jumped into the Jordan Challenge mode, take this long weekend to do so. And when you do, you'll get a chance to experience the bad boy era with Dennis Rodman.
And we sat down with Dennis Rodman to get his take on Jordan in this exclusive 2K TV interview. Take a look.
Let's meet the visiting team, Chicago Bulls. At power forward,
Ooh, this
Patrick
looks good.
Williams.
Patrick Williams.
At center, Nikola Vucevic. At point guard, Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
At the other guard position, Zach LaVine. At the other forward position, DeMar DeRozan. The head coach of the visiting team is Billy Donovan. Number 16, Caleb Martin. Number 7, Kyle Lowry. Number 14, Tyler.
Welcome up. Looks like.
Thank you, Kevin.
I can see that. Thanks, David. Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah, but I think that'll help him.
There we go.
Fueling.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Ball and LaVine are the guard set. Jerome. As excited as the fans.
Okay.
I love it, Kevin. Preseason is over. Game 1, it starts the real season. And yes, you want to get off to a great start.
LaVine kicks to Ball. LaVine finds DeRozan. Back to LaVine. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Williams. Uncovered. It's hauled in by the Heat.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Lowry has it in the corner. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That's a grown man's basket right there by Kyle Lowry. He is so good at getting dirty down inside.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Back to Ball. LaVine wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Outside DeRozan. From 20 feet out, connects, the jumper drops. DeRozan's got 5 now. And LaVine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Jefferson passing to Adebayo. Butler kicks to Lowry. Gets it up for Adebayo.
Ooh.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands,
That was nice.
Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Outside, Levine. DeRozan scanning the floor. Count that bucket. And that's now 7 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Lets it go from deep.
No.
No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Levine with it. Butler covering. Levine, good.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Butler against DeRozan. Outside Jefferson. From deep. The offensive rebound. Adebayo. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. 8 points for him.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. The feed now to Vucevic. Some solid defense from Butler.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
It's good.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points.
The Bulls, 14. Coming out on the court.
And thanks again.
Substitution
With a whole new group out there. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for Javonte Green. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Jones. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Alex Caruso. So for Chicago right now, DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Ball and LaVine are the guard set. And it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And Adebayo throws it down.
And we've seen a leap from Adebayo recently, scoring now at a steady clip.
Chicago trailing here. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Levine, and too long on the shot. Miami's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Levine for 3. Chicago with a new 14. Ball no good. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Bulls trail by 4. Passes to Levine. Up and in on the lane. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Butler. Chicago grabs the miss.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Jefferson passing to Martin.
Bulls foul.
That was
Zach
nice.
LaVine. Second personal foul.
These are his
Team
3rd and 4th
foul
free throw attempts of the game.
4. Now at the line, Caleb Martin. 2.
The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Heat lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena.
Okay. That's crazy.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close. Substitute for Miami.
Okay. I'm ahead of him or the same as him in a lot. So.
Depot, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. Jefferson comes in for Hero. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Javonte Green comes in for Williams. Jones checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Levine. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. The forwards are Oladipo and Butler. Vincent is out there with Jefferson, and it's Adebayo in at the center. Makes it off the glass. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
And the pass to Caruso. Kicks to Drummond. Jones looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. Pass the ball. From deep. Kept alive. Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It's hard to contest Andre Drummond inside. All you can do is try to make him earn his money at the line.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the Heat making a change here. Lowry's checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. Levine's checked in. Lowry finds Adebayo. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
When it comes to scoring, Zach LaVine is just getting better and better. Every season, he comes back a stronger shooter.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Free throw good, Levine. And so Levine nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the Heat. They lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one.
Substitution.
Checked in for Hero. Green is checked in for the Bulls.
Patrick Williams.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, where they just jump in.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Zach LaVine is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Williams. And it's Vucevic. And it's
I got
Green
a screen
in at the
right
floor.
there. There.
Here's Lowry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Smitty, no doubt the veteran Kyle Lowry certainly possesses a lot of that wisdom at this stage of his career.
Greg, he's one of those guys that his teammates respect. A proven champion that plays with toughness and intelligence, and a big part of this team.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Bulls.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Lowry
I'm
passes to
wide
Adebayo.
open.
Here's Jefferson.
I was wide open.
Miami no good on that time either.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
To the paint. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from DeRozan.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Down low, here's Jefferson. Again, the miss by the Heat. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. Pass the ball. He kicks it to Levine. Vucevic against Adebayo. Passes it to DeRozan. Over Butler. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. And the Heat call time here. They're leading by 2. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Now here is Lowry. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Oh, my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Outside Jefferson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Jefferson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul. Penalty.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. DeRozan for 3. Tries again. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Jefferson's shot is off. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that huge shot.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Tremendous effort, putting pressure on the rim here at a critical time in this game.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Levine, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Drummond working against Butler. It falls!
Gigantic bucket from Butler. Close the door on that shot.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 2. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
Outside DeRozan. Oh, off target.
A leader in the locker room. DeRozan with a chance and a huge spot.
No!
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws
No!
good from DeRozan.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
And the Heat call time here.
4 seconds left and they tied. No!
From about 16.
Make it!
Chance to win the
No!
game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports back in a
Overtime.
moment here
For
at
my
FTX
first
Arena.
game. Overtime.
And Miami has possession. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game.
What?
They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony.
That's crazy. That'll be it for this episode. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Hey, everyone.
Actually, we can watch this first.
Tough loss tonight, MP. I'm sure that's not how you wanted to start your NBA career.
Nope, John. It's definitely not.
What gives you confidence that your next game will end on a more positive note?
The work I put in. I take my craft seriously, and I maximize my efforts each and every day. So if the results aren't there, that's unfortunate, but I always make sure I put myself in the best possible position to succeed. The results will come.
So your preparation gives you confidence. Makes perfect sense. Wishing you luck in your next one.
Appreciate it, John.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very important for me to have the fans on my side. You know, with that being said, it's only up to me to give them a reason to cheer, to smile, to have something to look forward to, you know, and with the season only just starting, you know, I'm not surprised if they're not fully on board yet.
Okay, but is it fair to you to have to prove yourself like that? Is there any part of you that wishes you were perhaps given the benefit of the doubt?
I mean, is it fair? I don't know. John, life ain't fair. You know, my parents used to always tell me that when I felt bad for myself.
Wise words.
Truly. You know, but as far as, you know, getting the benefit of the doubt goes, I'm more comfortable being in a position where I got to prove myself. Always have, always will. You know, that's just a natural part of sports. You know, first you got to prove yourself to your teammates that you can be trusted to deliver. Then, if you do that and get results, the fans will follow. So I'm not really worried about it.
Cool as a cucumber. I'm sure the fans will love that quote, MP.
Yeah, man.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Anytime, brother. Seems like we're done here, huh? All right. See you guys later.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? I mean, he's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, I mean, that's not really his reputation.
So
So, honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I mean, I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.
So what you say to MP? Come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, it's the Pim.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie?
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Pim.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
All right. See you, Coach.
See ya. Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, you know, winning over the fans, I'm all for it. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it. Look, I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not gonna happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue, that's all.
Palace intrigue? All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Akpim thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read, too, but, I mean, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. You gotta remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now, at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we gotta be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want slow play.
Slow play it, exactly.
All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man?
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever.
Next video.